maybe it is early days, but I think that I'm going to stop very, very soon. I think today is going to be the end. That I'm going to sacrifice my sleep for the World Cup. And you might be wondering why. Oh, it's definitely been giving us, maybe not what I expected, but definitely been a lot of upsets if you look at it from that angle. But I cannot be waking up or be wide awake midnight into the wee hours of the morning and watching games that there's not one goal. I'm angry. Yes, I'm angry. So that's what I've come to do here today. Show my anger. Anyway, for I put up watching my body, what's why this girl ranting? I decided to rant today. My name is Dolupo, and this is the Bomba, and we can do whatever we like at the Bomba. And today, I'm starting with the rant. So sit back, relax as you continue to watch my rants, and maybe any other thing else that anybody else wants to discuss. Anybody that wants to introduce themselves can go ahead.
Hello, hi, and good afternoon. It is a tantalizing Tuesday.
I'm not even in your mood.
It is a tantalizing Tuesday.
Slightly.
You know why?
Sleep deprived.
Do you know why it's a tantalizing Tuesday?
What?
Because one of the best matches for me,
Okay.
that's me. I'm looking forward to
in
this group stage is happening today.
That's how we'll be here. That's nonsense. That watching.
I don't think it's going to be nonsense.
Okay.
But yesterday's matches were disappointing. Let's just put it that way. Underwhelming. Disappointing.
Maybe underwhelming, but maybe not disappointing, because if you also look at it from the angle of the other team. But before, let me continue my rant here. Esther, go ahead.
Welcome to the Boomba. Fola mentioned tantalizing Tuesday, and I remember my tantalizing Fruities Bliss Zobo.
This ad keeps going on.
Fruities
Bliss, please do.
Fruities Bliss Zobo.
You have to pay for something.
It's all the rave, man. You all need to search for Fruities Bliss Zobo. I'm recommending it. Yes, it's good for you.
That it's not even free. He's not getting it for free.
I paid for it. But when you see something good, you share. You know,
Bliss.
I know they hide updates. Yes.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So, tantalizing Tuesday it is, and sadly, or shall I say gladly, I completely disagree with these people's opinion about the World Cup. I have a total different view of it. I will hold back until we're about to launch. The barman will tell us if
I launch it now because I'm actually angry.
All right. So let's go there.
I need all the time in the world to vent.
All right. So let's go there.
Thank you very much.
Let's go there.
Okay. So now it's both ways. It's two ways for me. So it's one way. If we're looking at it, is that the usual games or the usual matchups that you would have seen that this is going to happen and did not happen. Spain, who would have thought? Cape Verde is coming to the World Cup for the very first time.
Yeah.
If you look at the game between Spain and Cape Verde, that game ended 0-0. From the angle of Spain, I think it was a very underwhelming game.
Yeah.
I think that the starting lineup was very...
Before we aired, I think we already had this conversation, and I said I kind of understand the starting lineup not being...
the starting lineup is the people that you claim that are not fit.
Most of the key players
for 45 minutes and bench them.
Most key players.
That's how you do
it. The thing is that I think what the coach would have expected or thought was going to happen was that they will be in a more comfortable situation after the first 45.
So maybe at times, some of these things, I wonder if some coaches watch other people's games.
Oh, they definitely do.
No. You know why I have a problem with it is that if we go back to, I think it was AFCON, Cape Verde is not a team to actually, at least in the past couple of years, they've actually been a force to be reckoned with. Do you understand? So if you've actually been following that trajectory, you will know that they're not a team, they're not just a walkover. And looking at that game, that's why I said that I think that it goes both ways. It was very underwhelming from the side of Spain. But from Cape Verde, from the minute of that
Fantastic.
game to the end,
Fantastic.
you knew that it was obvious that they had a plan.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really have a plan to score, but you were also not going to score.
Yeah.
They had a fantastic defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
They had a fantastic goalkeeper that, by the way, the man has, I think between when he started the game and up till now, I think he had about 75,000 followers in social media. Now he has over 5 million followers. Yeah.
Wow.
41-year-old. I plays, I think, second division football. But he had a fantastic game yesterday.
Yeah.
And again, you know, I was saying that I was watching I watched something and I read a stat where it was said that in about over 70 minutes, even with all the so-called haram football that they claim they played, they only had one foul against Spain.
Yeah, I think that is a fantastic start.
Some tactical genius
Amazing.
going there. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if you look at it they had a fantastic game. It was a fantastic game. It was same way when you see how you imagine how Saudi Arabia and Uruguay, you see the likes of Belgium and you know and then you see all these games back and forth and Egypt. And one thing that he's doing is, as much as he's looking like he's very underwhelming for the big boys, there's a lot of, especially African teams.
Yeah, it feels like they are really stepping up.
They've really stepped up.
They are really stepping up their game. Egypt could have easily won that game yesterday.
Exactly.
They could have easily won that game.
That's why I said that it goes both ways. But maybe I'm a little angry because
I think you just expect.
Yes, the
you'd
expectation,
expect them.
But it's kind of underwhelming. But shout out to African teams.
Yeah,
definitely stepping up.
I generally just want more entertainment. I feel like some of the big countries or the big teams that have played games, apart from Germany, which is kind of a given, they haven't really been that entertaining. Brazil was
it's, when you look at
Brazil
Germany,
was
because
an awful game to watch for me personally.
It was a very, very
it was
drab
very
game.
boring.
Very boring game. That's why I'm saying that don't take your hopes too high that you think, oh, France is going to. The only thing that I would say is that because it's the first game of the group stages, it's maybe we might see one or two upsets and all that, because if we cast our mind back to just the last one, Argentina lost their first game, and they lost to Saudi Arabia, and they ended up winning the World Cup.
So it really doesn't matter. Me, I'm just in it for entertainment.
It's 3 points. So
it's entertainment for me. I just want to see goals, beautiful football.
Yeah,
that's all.
So
I don't really care who wins the World Cup at the end of it. I just want to see beautiful football.
Honestly, do I really care who wins the World Cup?
I do.
As long as it's not a few teams. Right? Portugal.
Why? What's wrong with Portugal?
I don't know. Okay, South Africa.
Come on.
It's not even going to happen. So
Bruh.
let's move on.
That shouldn't even be uttered from your mouth.
It's not even going to happen. Maybe not England.
I don't think they will. I don't even think they have the quality. I think they'll get to the latter stages, but I don't think they're going to win it.
I think that I will not lie, especially take for another team is Belgium. And this might be a hot take. I think that Belgium is the Super Eagles of Europe.
Why do you say so?
So they have fantastic players individually.
But as a group,
they just almost find it very hard lately to just click.
To gel. Yeah, I think
it's just.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
So it's going to be funny if Belgium now win the World.
I don't think they are going to, but I think they are going to reach quarters, round of 16.
Yeah,
the usual.
we might see the usual. Yeah, but that's it for me. So SR, you wanted to?
No, there's actually no need. I was just enjoying the program because you guys answered the problems that you created and you solved them all by yourselves by using superlative words that I heard come out of Fola's mouth and you concord. So I'm thinking, you're saying, you're going to stop watching the World Cup because of this and that. then you are picking out amazing things that happened at the World Cup. And I'm like, exactly, that's exactly what I was going to talk about. But you see, this is the beauty of the bar, that we have divergent views. It allows us to break things down for our listeners and our viewers, so that we get to enjoy, the whole thing. Now, I put my biases aside when it comes to not liking the current FIFA president and his group.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of theirs, and majorly because of the things that I see they are doing. But you see, this current World Cup is going to be good. I can now feel it. You get. And yesterday, Cabo Verde.
It's exhausting though.
Well, it's going to be long.
Well,
yeah,
you're gonna have something to say. Obviously, it's fine. But Cabo Verde played arguably the best team in the world, arguably, and they held their heads up high. They were not disgraced.
Yeah.
No matter what anybody says.
Oh yeah.
Rowan is a star now at 40, and the man was a banker until age 25. He left banking to say, I really want to be a footballer.
That's crazy.
And
Wild.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
Vazinho, the name they call him is grandma. That because he was raised by his grandparents. And when he finally started playing football, someone else had his name, the number one goalkeeper. So that one was not going to drop a name for him. So he chose his nickname. And, there's this affinity between Cabo Verde and the Brazilians. So while the game was going on, a Brazilian media platform started telling people to follow him and blah, blah, blah. He started out at 40-something thousand. And by the end of the game, he was on 1.5 million. Before they left the stadium, he was on 2 million. And today, he's on 5 million followers on Instagram. Because people like the underdog story. People like people turning their situations around.
Yeah.
He cried yesterday. He was voted man of the match in a match that had Lamine Yamal. In a match that had all the best players from Spain. You get the Cabo Verde goalkeeper was named. So I see those positives. I see it more from a good side.
Yeah.
That this is amazing. This is the story of the World Cup. These are the kind of things that we live for.
No, but the honest truth is, whether we like it or not, I think that the World Cup, the stories like this, is what makes the World Cup, we'll say, the most prestigious.
Yeah.
Not footballing, sports
tournament.
Like nothing beats the World Cup. There's really nothing anybody can do about it. The only thing that I'm still annoyed about, is the fact that I have to sacrifice my sleep. Score goals.
So, I think
like,
you people are annoyed because things are not going your way. I was doing a review of yesterday's program.
People that are betting, they will be very angry.
But you know that
I was doing a review.
Someone won about $4 million or something because he bet over 400. He bet about $400,000 that Spain will not win that game. I'm like,
that's crazy.
And he won.
He won about $4.7 million. Yeah. So again, that's why I'm saying, like, I was doing a review of the program, and your predictions, like you in particular, the things that you said were going to happen did not happen. So that's why you're disappointed because it didn't go your way. But for those of us who are only going to bring out their flags when some countries are playing, we are more or less neutral.
Yeah.
So we just want to.
You are
have fun.
more or less.
More or less. It's English.
More or less.
I am more or less neutral.
With two.
Anytime my country, Brazil, is playing, I will
And
support
Mexico
my country.
Too, Yemi.
I was Mexican last week.
You were. Wow.
Yeah. And I just got my Czechia passport.
Wow.
Yeah.
Three nationalities in one week.
In one.
Four.
So are you French
Next
or
week.
Senegalese today? Where are you from today?
No. Actually, Senegal for the win. I stand with.
Listen, I genuinely believe they can.
Listen, I stand with.
If any African team can beat
it's
France,
Senegal.
it is Senegal.
They are supposed to be 10 African countries at the World Cup.
They are 11.
They're supposed to be. Supposed to be. There are two teams that I would not support.
Yeah.
One is xenophobia. Sorry, South Africa.
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
Yeah.
No, it was not.
And the towel still in country.
Yeah.
You see those two countries, nothing. Where they fit do if they made them win World Cup, I know if you support them. You see, but you see the others.
Yeah.
Ghana that we banter. I'm going to support Charlie.
So I'm going to support Charlie.
No, it's my opinion. It's my view.
No, I feel that. I feel that.
I will support. I will support Ghana. I will support Congo DR.
I will be here.
She beats Congo DR, but they beat us fair and square.
So to dance to Ghana's downfall.
You have to be with your brothers in arms.
Let Ghana fall. Let them fall. At least they are at the World Cup.
Abi?
Still,
Where are the other
there.
ones?
Don't matter.
Not
Your
exactly.
country is not
Your
there.
country is
Your
not
country
there.
is not there. Cameroon is not there. You
We're
know,
not
so
going to
but
go and disgrace
Mayo,
ourselves.
this is my this World Cup. This is how I'm going to enjoy it. Do you understand? There are clubs that are countries that are naturally supported as a child. Funny thing is, England never won the World Cup in my lifetime, even, and I'm still alive. Anyway, thank God. But I've always liked that team.
Yeah.
You know, the days of Peter Shilton and the rest of them. So I have a soft spot for the England team. Before Nigerians even come plenty, then there was just 1 or 2 Nigerians in the team. Now there is like 500.
It's basically half of the England.
We have like 500 now.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that one did there. You understand? Then if the African team is playing another, the African team based in Europe, the main one. If they are playing another country, I will support them. But they are playing an African country today, I can't support them. You know, it's Africa versus Africa.
I literally said that yesterday. I literally said that yesterday.
I think that again, if
I saw a video of Paul Pogba going to the hotel to say hi to them.
That's nice.
It was beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
Beautiful.
Pogba should be there, Labili.
Now why it's people, it's village people, oh.
They are very strong. I'm sure that is brother.
And the other evil people around.
people should be deceiving yourself. Village people come.
Don't worry, let's not waste energy on that.
Okay.
One.
Anyway,
But I have a question for you guys.
Yeah,
Who
go
do you
ahead.
think is going to be the player of the tournament, or who do you want to and think?
At the moment, I've not seen anybody. I think that they're going to be, with what we've seen, or maybe it's too early to say, but I think there are going to be a lot of dark horses with this. I think that I even though I still feel that the usual suspects will win the World Cup, but I think a lot of very unusual people would advance.
Yeah, that's
I
definitely
think so.
true.
I think that we're going to be seeing a lot of usual people get cut off very soon, because now that we're seeing a lot of draws, it's not going to be an easy. It's not going to be an easy. What's it called?
For me, it's too early. I can't even narrow down because I want to watch as many games as possible and be convinced by what they can do on the pitch beyond the hype that might come from other people. You get. So I really can't come out now and say I think I want this person, I want that person. I've seen some flashes. I've seen some very amazing footballers, and I'm like, whoa. Make I no lie. That that Towel team.
Look, let's be, you know
Make
what?
I no lie.
They have some players.
Let's
be real.
remove
They
Biff,
do.
Morocco, and I remember
Morocco has
having
good play.
a conversation.
Is that their name? I thought it was the Towel.
I remember having a conversation
Toroko.
with SR, and I'm like that. Remember that everybody's forgetting that they're actually 8th in the world. In fact,
Yeah,
I checked,
unfortunately.
they're 7th in the world.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So a team that is 7th in the world,
they have a
should-
solid.
you
they
have
have a
to
solid
come.
team.
You know, you have to come correct at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, it would have been off if they didn't play well.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So,
Yeah.
but do I think that they should? They are going to go far. I hope they don't.
Round of 16.
But
That was my one. I
but
feel like
the hardest
Senegal
truth is
might go
the
further.
remaining teams that let's see some, France, Senegal, England, Croatia,
Yeah.
Algeria. Who's playing with Algeria? I think it's Argentina, Algeria.
Yeah.
those
yeah,
games.
Yeah.
I would like to see. Those are really nice matchups. Like it would be nice to not just sit down and be
I'll
watching
sleep off
0-0.
after 25 minutes.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But let's put some points on the board already. Thank
Agreed.
you very much.
Agreed.
Anyway, still talking about it, but not on a very good side. Iran played yesterday. Shout out to Iran. Iran told New Zealand, you know what? This matter, we're not going down easily. The game ended 2-2 yesterday. Well, let's just say yesterday
and why are you people not happy with this type of results?
It was a year of draws.
Look at Belgium and Egypt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So why are you guys not happy?
No, it's not about being sad. It's just that
you expect more.
Yes,
you expect more from
Belgium.
from the people you thought would win.
Genuinely, I don't even.
This is good for football.
Belgium haven't been really great.
Yes, in the past
couple of years.
Yeah, they haven't.
But I would have expected
has Belgium
Brazil.
Have they ever been great?
But I would have expected Brazil.
Break it down. Have they ever been great?
Not really, but they've had good players.
That nearly team. The way Spain was.
Yeah.
That's what Belgium has always been. Have they won the World Cup?
Nope.
So what's the hype?
Nope.
Anyway, so still talking about Iran, now Iran's team, especially the coach, has now talked about being accused of he is literally accusing the FIFA and United States of how they were not even allowed to drink water drop cup after the game, that they thought that because it was late that they thought that they were going to sleep over in the US and go back. You know, the base camp is in Mexico, but they told them they had to leave immediately.
Honestly, this is the terrible side of the World Cup. It's disgusting, it's sad, and those are the reasons why this FIFA president and his cohorts are pissing me off. This shouldn't be happening to anybody. You understand? It shouldn't be happening to anybody. Yes, you guys are at war, but you've allowed for people to play. So let the game happen the way it should.
Yeah.
You have scanned these people, you have searched them, you know that they are clean. Can you let them just have a good World Cup?
The videos of the Uruguayan team literally being searched with dogs.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was a lot. 2 Chinese fans that talked about how they were being robbed at gunpoint in Mexico during the World Cup match when they got there. There are quite a number of interesting things.
That's not the only side. Have you guys forgotten at the weekend England lost virtually all its kids?
Their kids got stolen.
They said most of it was found at some point. Tunisia has now officially gotten a new coach. We were talking about it yesterday that they sacked the coach after their 5-1 thrashing, and they got a new coach.
Please, who?
Haverena.
Oh,
yeah. You definitely know him.
It's a good replacement.
It was Saudi Arabia's coach when the last World Cup. I think he's coaching.
Nigeria tried to get him one time, but he was coaching. The actors in NFA bungled it.
He was coaching French women team before he was just poached. By Tunisia now. He's actually a very good coach.
Okay.
He's a very good coach. Okay. So, actually for a coach that I would like to see what happens in their next couple of games. Even if he can even get them at least past the group stage, it would actually be a good thing. So we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more games today. I just figured out, today is just Tuesday. The first set of games is not going to end until like Thursday. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot. That's a lot.
When is group stage now going to end?
If the first one if each week is taking like
one week for everybody to play.
Yeah. It's
that's why Germany gave their players 2 days off after their game. They gave them 2 days off, like, just go and flex. 2 days.
After 7-1.
Do nothing.
If it was you, after 7-1.
You said you go on rest now.
Please. They deserve it. Anyway, so today we're going to be seeing at 8 p.m. France and Senegal. And then we're going to be seeing Iraq, Norway as well at 11 p.m.
I will not be out. Depends.
No, I'm not watching Iraq, Norway.
Depends.
If Norway cannot beat Iraq, all the best to them. At 2 a.m., you had to put Argentina, Algeria at 2 a.m. Really?
Man.
If 11 p.m. was even a more sensible time here.
You could have put both of them.
They are not even playing on the same pitch. Why can't they play these games?
Yeah, but the way the draws are structured is that they have about 3 or 4 time belts, and you will play in every one. Like you play
my goodness.
the 8 o'clock, the 11, the 2 a.m. like that, the 10. That's it. So that it's spread across.
It's just annoying, Sha. And
it's only annoying because we're ahead.
Yeah. And at 5 a.m. is Austria Jordan. Good luck to you.
Okay. I'm definitely not going to be awake for that.
So the thing about it is that if Nigeria was playing at 5 a.m., everybody would watch. If Nigeria was playing at 2 a.m.,
definitely
everybody would watch.
No, I wouldn't. But a lot of Nigerians would. A lot.
I would.
I don't know me if I would have the strength. Because I'll wake up knowing my country. Knowing my country's team.
I will not sacrifice my sleep for Super Eagles. I'm sorry. Nope.
You just read there and
I will watch it when I'm awake in the morning. At that time, I will have known if you are flopped or not. But I
Fair
will
enough.
Not. Nope.
Fair enough.
I don't do such. Anyway, before we leave sports, Serena and Venus Williams are set to come back at Wimbledon. They're going to be the wild cards for the championships 2026.
That's cool.
Okay, so I have a hot take on that. On some of these old people that are coming back.
What's your hot take?
Is that I feel that it's just about the money, not for them, but for the competition. It's just more eyeballs. Like they're not going. We're talking about 40-something-year-old women.
Yeah.
With these small girls of 17, 19-year-old.
True, but you never really know what's gonna happen.
No, I'm not saying that they don't stand a chance, but
no, I actually understand where you're coming from.
People that are doing now, like, it's going to be hard, man. Do I think that they're like, yes, they're up there, but even when they were up there, they're not how old they are now. So, but it is what it is.
It's good to see them back together.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Anyway, our thoughts and our prayers are with a lot of people across the world as what we see as rains here, and we're complaining is a lot of earthquakes, is a lot of tsunami warnings around, especially Asia. We're seeing it. Yesterday we talked about it in the Philippines. Today we're seeing it in Indonesia. We're seeing it in China. We're seeing it in Japan. It's a lot of their own issues. They seem to have a lot when we are complaining about rain and floods and all that. They are complaining about earthquakes and tsunamis. So that is that. Anyway, all prices have dropped to under $80. Whoop whoop. Whoop 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 whoop.
Praying for reflection.
Talking about reflection. Dangote Refinery had dropped I think there's a 75 naira reduction already. We're getting somewhere. We're not there yet, Mr. Dangote.
Let's make it like 500, 600.
We're not there yet, but
700, 800, 900.
At least we're getting somewhere. Yeah.
The amount of money that people have lost this year because of Donald Trump's war is astronomical. You know, you're basically paying double.
Yeah.
Just because someone felt that he was going to fight a war. A war that he said he has won about 27 times. Now we won it, and he are still negotiating. It's been like 4-5 months now. Yeah. Just be fast.
Anyway, so now let's talk about a few things. Talking about wars and the things we know that those things increase the cost of fuel and obviously increase the inflation rates again in Nigeria. The numbers are not surprising. That it is what it is. But let's talk about one of the issues that is happening right now. First things first, the EFCC arrested an aviation security officer, 2 others over an alleged attempt to smuggle gold worth 4.4 billion naira. And according to some reports, they're even talking about how a former governor is even linked to this matter.
Yeah, it's still unconfirmed, but if it's true, let's see how the authorities will handle it.
Yeah.
If they're going to do, he's one of us, and we're not going to really, or they're actually going to, close their eyes like the Lady of Justice does, to say, you know what, let the law take its full course.
Yeah.
To even get access to that amount of gold, they need to tell us the source. We need to know. Shout out to the people that caught them.
Yeah.
How many times have they done this? Do you
And
know? You always wonder, like, okay, now they caught someone.
Mm.
Is this their first time?
is it the first
I don't
time?
think
Yeah?
And will it be their last?
I'm sorry. I'm looking at their mug shots right now. One is smirking.
Yeah.
One is smiling.
Yes.
Can we
It genuinely feels like
can we break
they
down
know
They
they're
know.
just going to
Yeah.
get away
Can we
with
break
it.
down the fact that there is one of them is an inspector with aviation security, meaning that it probably was the inside person that
Yeah.
was going to,
Yeah.
let some people just pass through. They found with 4.4 billion naira worth of gold and large sums of foreign currency, and then you now wonder and at Kano Airport. And I think that some of these people do these things purposely because maybe they feel that there's so much eyeballs in Lagos. So
They
but
take a different route. Yeah.
it really is just ridiculous at this point. It really is ridiculous. But talking about court cases, a court has upheld the arrest warrant of former Minister Sadiya Farouk over $1.3 million and 746.7 million naira fraud allegations. So after the court had ordered for her arrest, she now went back to court and wanting the court to overturn that judgment. And the court says, nope, you're going back to that's. And you know the funny thing is, these allegations is the former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs. Do you know how wild it is? Monies that you're supposed to use to help vulnerable Nigerians.
Yeah.
Like, that even makes it worse.
At this point, I don't think I'd be shocked by anybody siphoning money from what they are supposed to be using it for.
I'm talking
Genuinely.
about being shocked and not being shocked. Thank God you said this now. Something has been shocking me since yesterday.
On that chair.
Something has been shocking me since yesterday. Last night, since I heard it. I'm still shocked. My shocked is shocked.
What is the shock?
And a part of me is hoping that it's a skit or it's a joke or it's AI or something. And why? And why is because I think there are layers to this thing. Now, this is not even alleged. A convicted pedophile was released November of 2025. And the pictures surfaced yesterday and videos of apparently his new wife, who's supposed to be some form of celebrity, gave birth. Now, come with me. This woman has a 12-year-old, and then she's just apparently got married. 12-year-old girl. And got married to this man. I don't know if they got married or whatever it is. But she gave birth for this man. If my memory serves me right, it takes 9. In fact, I don't know why people say 9. It takes 10 months for women to carry pregnancy and give birth. And this man was released November 2025. Between November 14th specifically, 2025. This week makes it 7 months. He was released from prison after serving time. How has she didn't just give birth. The child is not premature. And I really did a bit of digging. There's nothing like conjugal visits in Nigeria prisons. So how is she pregnant and she's giving birth? I think that the Nigerian Correctional Service needs to answer some questions.
Wait, have they verified that the baby is his?
They're posting it. He posted it. She posted it.
So the other thing is that is the child preterm?
Yeah,
you get
the
like,
child is not preterm.
Yeah, I'm just saying those are the possibilities.
Apparently, our baby shower was as far back as I think February or March. So she just announced it. She didn't just give birth.
Okay.
which makes it even worse. And my question is, how is it okay? I'm sorry, and this is maybe me. In what world is it okay for you to brandish marrying and giving birth for a convicted pedophile?
I'm speechless, man.
Now, when I say my shock is shocked, and I keep saying it, Nigerians, you think that, you have heard it all from Nigerians. No, something else pops up, and you're like, and people might be wondering who I'm talking about. Yes, you remember the Baba Jeshaman man? Yeah, him. Again, is it that when they were sharing shame, Nigerians they were talking? Because when God was sharing shame, even if you want to do something shameful, keep it in your house. The videos and pictures and social media announcements. What are you people doing? What exactly is your plan?
I think the saddest part about...
Sorry, please, we have a phone call.
Okay.
I want to answer it. Thank you. Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah, I've been listening to your conversation, trying to call, but I guess because I have multiple numbers of
okay.
Here. And you people are not Yahoo, so what do I have to say?
I don't know.
I think this is the main one. This one.
Yeah,
here.
this one is the one that is on the screen as well. Please go ahead, sir.
But Sola is always okay. Anyway, I've been following the topic you have been discussing. You're discussing fraud. You're discussing about somebody having conscience, looting vulnerable people's money. Well, you see, one of the unfortunate situations with Nigeria is that we've not been privileged to have people who are politically literate. Let me say, having a lot of political education about what makes the world a better place and how your country could be competing with so many countries on multiple fronts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I was discussing something with somebody, and I said, look at the way Nigerians carry religion on their head. And you still have all these things happening over and over again. These criminal elements claiming to be Muslims, but they're killing people, you behead people. I don't know what kind of Islam you are practicing. You are not practicing the Islam of Qatar, where people are rich, they are doing well. They will go for fasting, they will eat good food, and they will come out better.
Yeah.
You know, you are not practicing the Islam that UAE is practicing. You are not practicing the Islam of Oman. You are not practicing the Islam of Bahrain. You are not practicing the Islam of Brunei. You are practicing Islam of Yemen. You know, people whose brutal attitude to life is not actually their fault to an extent, but also to their fault, because you can actually refrain from certain things. You're not even practicing the Islam of a country like Iran. They are Muslims. They've got lots of scientists. They've got lots of people in arts and lots of people in technology. And why do you think an Iran is able to stand up to a country like America? Mm-hmm. It is because they've got lots of scientists. They have lots of technical engineers and all that. Listen, if Iran hadn't all those things in place, there was no way they would have been able to stand the US.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot refrain, or let me say, restrain yourself from modernization or evolution. Once you do that, you go back to the dark ages.
Yeah.
And what kind of Islam says that you're going to kidnap people, you hold them against their will, and then you start sleeping with them? What? See, I don't even understand how this works. You understand? Mm-hmm. I don't even know. You see videos of young women being forcefully, you know, I don't want to use that word rape, because now everybody claims rape. You know, sleeping with them without their consent, you know, consensual intimacy. So, and when you now you translate that into normal people who sit down in an office, they go to mosque every Friday, and they go loot. Money's meant for people. Or somebody says, church, claim back your country. And he goes lying every day.
Oh my God.
This guy, he goes lying every day. You know, and he also sets fellow Christians against themselves. So the issue of religion coming in, I don't even understand that concept at all. It's in Nigeria's case is so unimaginable that you can't even describe it, or you can't break it down. But for me, I see that in all of this, believe me, maybe I'm wrong, I still see light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, same here.
I hope.
And yeah,
Same here.
yes.
Same
And
here.
one of the reasons is because there is hardly any country in this world, there is nowhere in this world where people experience barbarity up to a point that after some time they're going to get tired and say, you know what, I think we're tired now, let's sit down and talk. One of the people that we can even make reference to without having to travel further out of the Nigerian territory is Yoruba people. Yorubas had intra-civil war for centuries amongst themselves.
Yeah.
And today we are one of the most peaceful.
And
You
the
say
most
an
and
average
the
Yoruba
most
man, you say,
united.
no, Yes. Yes, because we learned over time, and the DNA of people who learned passed on to generations unborn. And today we are existing as a Yoruba person. So I think to an extent, it's really going to pay Nigeria well. But it's just that it comes very unfortunate when you see those new people being kidnapped, people kidnapping themselves, people handing over themselves to kidnappers to be kidnapped.
Self-kidnap is a
This is
thing in
purely-
Nigeria now.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
So I heard.
2 weeks ago, two
And
different
you know
women
why?
were arrested for doing it.
Yeah.
And of all places, my in-laws place, Ekiti.
That's my mother's place too.
People
Don't even let us
naturally that
start.
we know they are
Don't
dead.
even let us start.
The one in
Dolupo,
Ekiti,
sorry.
that one in
As
Ekiti
in,
was
I
a
know
top
you are-
woman. Oh. She was the vice chairman of a local
Yes.
government. A top woman.
I literally had to call my mother that, see your people. See your people. Really?
And the other one was your neighbors in those states. So
Shola, you know the funny thing, eh?
yeah.
The funny thing, Ekiti are very proud people, extremely proud. Me, I know.
Tell me
Even when I
about
go
it.
to their meetings, I travel to, yes. And they stand, they say, look, we are your husband. Ijebu is, because I know they are proud. Ekiti cannot be found in such, come on. When I saw the news, I said, no, I don't believe this. I initially thought it was, I'm
It
telling
was a
you.
joke, apparently, was it?
So Yomi,
Yeah.
you talked about Yoruba. I'm sorry if I'm cutting your flow short. Just a quick response from you. You said something about Yoruba people and all of that, and you talked about security, and there's a little bit of politics that we have been discussing for some years now. So 2 things I want to ask you. If you can give me quick responses. One, there's a rapper called Ill Bliss that went on Twitter and he said, "We own your lands, fool. We bought everywhere and renting it back to you. Thank you, Lagos, for the opportunity. You will pay rent forever in this city, bloody scavenger." Yeah, and
Really?
he put that tweet
Oh,
down.
wow.
Then for 2-3 days he was posting his pictures and flexing. Then last night he gave out a half-hearted apology that he was angry and blah blah blah. But because he is Igbo, and he put this out, and this is what I hear a lot from a lot of our brothers from the southeast. And your thoughts on that? He said, "We own your lands, fool. We bought everywhere and renting it back to you." That's one. Two. In quick succession, just the NDC, the party of Kwakwaso and Peter Obi, their governorship candidate in Kano has named Kwankwaso's son as his deputy. I just want your response, short, on the 2.
Okay, I'll give you Kwankwaso's own, because that one is going to be on a lighter this thing. Those people are not working for the people. You understand? If you look around, he's not the only one that is called people complicit or even being a perpetrator in this disgraceful, political decisions and machinations. Everybody's putting their sons there. Obanekoro had his own son. Everybody here and there. You understand? So that is to tell you that Nigeria's major problem is not about ethnicity. It's it's a class struggle.
It's greed.
But people don't understand it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they've always been using ethnicity and religion as a bait, and people take it because of lack of good education, and because again, there are certain things they're going to tell people. You know, these are not ordinary people. They have a lot of resources within themselves, and then which they can share to like make people go on the other side of thought process that you consider very irresponsible. So for me, I'm not surprised that Kwankwaso is doing that. He's doing that it's like Yoruba adage that says Agbaje lowo omo elogun fanfani dile woni, and that's why you saw the Adeleke family. They are the minister, they are the commissioner for education, they are the commissioner for sports, they are all over the place. It's a capture.
Yeah.
It is not just with Kwankwaso. It's a capture. And that's why you see the daughter of Obasanjo too will be moving from one party to another just to show that our family hegemony is there. Listen, and I will tell you this, even I as an individual, I have been encouraged a lot to join politics because people believe that Balogun Kuku family in Ijebu is so influential that somebody needed to be there. But I'm not interested because I know that's not my way. So it's more of like if they see you are from an influential family, a family that people can respect the name that has been built over time. They wanted to go into it. And I challenge anyone, rarely would you find any Kuku family in politics really. But I know that since 1999, let me say 2000, yeah. That was Netherlands, because I remember that period. I went to one of our influential people, I won't like to mention the name, and was saying, what are you doing? Go back to Ijebu, go and stand for House of Reps. And I said, Mike, I can't kill people who have not offended me. I can only kill somebody like if a bandit comes. Before even coming down, I like to shoot at you straight up. I don't waste time. I won't blink to do that. But somebody who's just innocent, we're just disagreeing on politics and whatever. No, I can't do that. You understand? So that happens a lot of time. And the political leanings of families are based on the patriarch, people who live them. Yeah. So Kwankwaso is not working for Kano people, he's working for his family. That's why you say El Rufai too, he did the same thing. It's common. So that is to tell you that these people are just for themselves.
The only reason why this is slightly different is that the father is currently contesting to be vice president and the son is contesting to be deputy governor. Do you understand the gravity of this?
Malam El Rufai was in governor, and the child was in.
And he was on his way out. He was leaving, and his son went to House of Reps. But this one Lagos is different.
Honorable Basa is still the Speaker of the House of Assembly.
He wants to go to House of Reps.
They put him as VP.
No, he's actually the chairman now because the chairman died, so he became
chairman now. Yes.
Yeah, but
they
again,
knew the other guy would not function as chairman. They put him behind. That was a game plan.
And the guy died.
The guy knew what. So it's. So
he resigned or whatever. I think he died, right?
Yeah, he will resign now. The guy was not feeling ill. I mean, he's been indisposed. He's been ill for a long time. Yeah. See, that is to tell you how wicked Nigerians can be, or Nigerian political class. Let me put it that way. You understand? You are going to use somebody. It's the same thing like that Sadia that stole money, that misappropriated money. Let me put it in a better perspective. So I'm not accusing. But I know allegation also is true. Leave that story.
The allegation is true.
So what? Yes, now. I was almost introduced to the woman some time back, but believe me, you don't want to hear the story. And that's one of the reasons that I said Buhari's regime was one of the most corrupt.
I agree with you.
And nobody can tell me.
Yeah.
Because everybody, whatever I say about Buhari, you know why people are going to believe? They know that I loved Buhari. I put my head on the chop block for him, like for years. Not when he became president. When he was still under CPC, struggling. I always believed that he was an upright man. But man, all those things were disabused in just 8 years. Not 8 years. In 2 years, I saw him and I said, man, I made a mistake. You understand? So let's not digress too far so that we're not talking too much about Nigeria because we'll spend the whole day here. So that illness you're talking about is a product of a system, that is broken politically. I don't mean people from Southeast. I mean Nigeria as a whole. The thing that makes a father think that the son should be the the deputy governor also makes somebody to believe that some people are viewed in certain ways. And let me tell you, I was mistakenly added into a group, which was more a cultural group. Yes, they made a mistake. They think I'm a Yoruba bot. That was their thought. Because they had some Yoruba bots in that, they would put them, they want to. So, and let me tell you, it is right from the political setup. It's not unintentional, and I know what I'm saying because I know 1-2 of them who are also on Twitter. They used pseudonym and they are spewing rubbish. Eventually, I unmasked one that we had a very bad argument in Abuja some years back. He was trying to portray himself as, a nice guy. And eventually, through our argument, I said, but do you know how I view you? He said, how? I said, I think you have leanings more to IPOB. And he was denying. Shola, years down the lane, just last year, I found out that he was behind a particular handle on Twitter. He mistakenly uploaded his picture. And that was about the time I was just coming on Twitter. I downloaded and I sent it to someone. I said, this person, is he his twin brother or they just look alike? I'm telling you. And since that day, see, the Iblis or whatever, I don't even care what his name is.
Yeah.
Is representing exactly the way the Igbo political group sees the Yoruba political group.
Yeah.
Like it's always been for a capture. Or how would you explain a Zik not aligning with Awolowo who said, okay, I will just be finance commissioner, you be the prime minister, because as finance commissioner you become the deputy prime minister, which gives you some powers too. But the man preferred to go and choose a ceremonial governor general. Can you explain that? It is out of petty jealousy. We have seen this displayed over time. And we have even seen somebody like this Good Morning Daddy, or what is it called? I don't like pronouncing it because it spoils my taste bud. Yes, now, look at him. And when they say this, look at that Miss Professor. Is that one a professor? Samamadi, look at what he's saying.
Yeah.
So I don't see like he's a mistake, Shola, because I was in this WhatsApp group. The people that you can't imagine were there. And they were spewing rubbish. Every day, I wake up in the morning, I will deliberately go to that, because the cultural group, I don't want to mention the name because it belongs to one person that I actually respect and I like him. But I think they mistakenly added my name. So I was silent for a long time. And they were saying rubbish. They were turning logic on its head. They were misrepresenting and they were reviewing history, saying that it was not Awolowo that called for independence. They were saying, I said, man. And they spread this lie so long, so much that it becomes like it's real. Yeah. And they were saying all kinds of things. Then one Saturday morning, I said, their cup has run it over. It's time to take them home. And for 1 whole month until they removed me, I was not asking that. What exactly is this guy's mission here? I say my mission here is to disabuse your mind, your corrupt mind. This your mind that you are thinking if you hate Yorubas, it's going to pay you. What you don't know is that there are lots of Yorubas who can hate you too, and they are more brutal than you are. You have no idea. Yeah. See, Shola, I was forced to tell them that if Nigeria breaks up today, if somebody like me, the only position I wanted was Interior Minister. And they said, I said, yes. I said, what will I do? I said, I will do shaggy. I was forced to respond like that. We had this long argument, and this guy just restricted my comments and whatever. And it's also part of the reason I don't like joining WhatsApp group. So I called him. And I told him, when he said this and that, I said, you are an idiot. In the first place, you people put me, they said, don't call me that, you have to. I said, I repeat. And I just blocked him, I blocked all of them, and I just moved on. So that thing you saw that guy write, it's all across.
It's a reflection.
Yes. It is a reflection. Look, nobody should hide it. You saw Obi's Ekwesili where she's always tilted towards. Okay? It is very clear. You always see that, yes, daddy man. It's always clear. Look at that Professor Samamadi. It's always clear. Look at all of them. It is always like that. The only man that I think has always distinguished himself was the former governor of Anambra State, Ezefe.
Yeah,
Ezefe he distinguished himself. That's the only person that I know. I'm sure that there are many others. And I have a lot of Igbo friends who are really very, very good and they are very nice. That even sometimes I feel so sorry. I don't even like talking about the ethnic groups because I don't want to make them feel bad. Only one person and two, and you have other crazy people. But the whole problem was compounded by one man. I mean, for the current generation, that is Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah, I agree.
And for someone, I told people, I said, what Nnamdi Kanu, I said this like about, was it 10 years ago? I think it was on my Facebook post. I said, the journey Nnamdi Kanu has started that the harm is going to do to people from the ethnic group of the Igbos will be so severe that it will take generations to recover. And people came to my wall. No, you cannot say that. They did this to us as during Civil War. I say, you kill people, they kill you back. Stop saying nonsense.
Okay.
In a war, that is why I don't go to a war.
Going.
So let me just round up. Now, what I'm saying is that Nnamdi Kanu, the damage he did
I agree.
is worse than
so
even
much.
the Civil War itself. And for that one person to say he wants to be president of the country and stand up to say that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent, that he was just talking on radio. Believe me, Peter Obi is an irresponsible man. Yes, he is.
No,
He's an irresponsible man. That's my final analysis. Nobody, yes, he's an irresponsible man.
Well,
Somebody who went on radio and was saying that go and kill this one, go and kill that one, was saying Yorubas are this, and you say he was just talking on radio. So if I wake up one day and I start saying that about Igbos, no, Peter Obi is an irresponsible man. Let's call it a day.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, those are Yomi's views. We do not share the same views with him on that. So it's just
that is
and
views
all of
really.
that,
But
yeah.
anybody, it's the bar. Everybody can say can actually go ahead and say whatever they feel. But what you had pointed out really and truly quickly before we go is the fact that we can't be making statements, especially people that are even popular and they have a lot of reach. You can't be making some funny statements about how, and it is now the sad part is that by the time you now hear, actually we see that during elections, we see that in 2023 elections, you now see the indigenous people fighting back, then you have a problem with them. But you can't make these statements and feel that you can just get away with it. I think that it is highly irresponsible of any human being to make such statements. This is where you live. This is where you conduct business.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, how do you call people slaves in their own?
Yeah.
It's
Scavenger
ridiculous.
in your own land.
It's ridiculous. And then you expect them to just overlook.
I'm
it
just
and move on.
smiling. I'm smiling because
It's ridiculous.
this is how you heat up the polity.
Yeah.
And when those people respond,
Then there's
it
a
is their
problem.
response that everybody will hold on.
yeah, it's
And
just
the funny thing
ridiculous.
is, when they put it on social media, they are forgotten that what you put on Twitter will find its way to WhatsApp.
Yeah.
It will find its way to Facebook. The kings are waiting. Everybody is waiting.
Everybody's waiting. Anyway, court had revoked Ome Elishowure's bail over failure to appear. He did not appear in court today. Apparently did not appear in court, so the court has said that he should be arrested. I'm waiting for that kind of drama because I know that drama is going to. Anyway, also the ADC has also come out to reject the registration order, and as usual, they are accusing the president of undermining democracy.
I said it here yesterday.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, can we talk about the fact that there is a loophole that
No,
they
but-
can use to deregister you?
Nobody is going to look at these things that you are saying.
No,
Yeah.
I get it.
They're going to play up the sentiment.
No, I
They are
understand
going to
you,
play to the gallery, and they are going to basically paint you bad, you
Yeah.
the government. Meanwhile, it is supposed to be a thing that the judiciary has done. Now, whenever the judiciary mentions or pronounces any judgment that favors them, have you ever heard them say government is bad? But the instant a pronouncement comes from the judiciary, that doesn't sound good to them. It's the government that brought it.
I agree
The
with
same
you.
judiciary will say restore their name. You will say, oh, then it's good. Judiciary is this that another court says remove their name. They'll say, it's the government that is instigating it. It's the one. You see that they've kept quiet on their one-party state agenda because as we speak, we have about 12 presidential candidates.
Now my question.
So that's
is,
what they're always going
I'm
to
not
do.
saying that that's not going to happen. I'm just saying that when are we going to get to a point where we stop looking for excuses and do the proper
We
thing?
probably never will. We probably never will. As long as people do not do the right things. It's a cart before the horse situation. If I want to defeat an incumbent president, I must understand what he has in his armory by way of money, by way of people and structures, and come good on it, come better. But when I don't have it, that's what they are doing. They will play to the gallery. They will make noise. Every small thing, they will shout, they will scream. Guess what? It works. It works. Dino Melai had issues before. He ran. Before you know it, he put a collar on his neck. Fayose did it. All of them do it. All the they would always shout, "Hey, they want to kill us. If anything happens to me, it's the government." But forgetting that you actually broke the law. And what happens? They're all walking free. Every single one of them.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Anyway, on that note, that is all we have to take today on the bar. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow at 3 p.m. West African time. Hopefully to have more interesting news coming from the World Cup.
Please.
Thank you very
France
much.
and Senegal.
Thank you very much. Please. Thank you. I'm heartily begging. Thank you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day ahead.
Okay.